Hello students, now let me discuss the different types of cooperative societies. So different types of cooperative societies are consumers cooperative society, producers cooperative society, marketing cooperative society, farmers cooperative society, credit cooperative society and cooperative housing society. So these are the different types of cooperative societies that we can find. So first important type of cooperative society is the consumers cooperative society. So if you see this kind of a cooperative society, the consumers are the real members of this kind of a cooperative society, and so as to fulfill the needs and the requirements of the consumers, this kind of cooperative societies have rightly been established. Why? Because if you see the market, it is only the consumer who is the king of the market, and he is having expectation that he want to have the good quality products at a reasonable price, and so as to fulfill this kind of a intention, this kind of a cooperative societies have rightly been established. So these cooperative societies are going to focus on the quality of the product, and they are going to provide the products at a reasonable price, because their main intention is to fulfill each and every needs, demands and the expectations of the consumers. And second thing is that the producers cooperative society. And if you see this kind of a cooperative society, the small producers are the members of this kind of a cooperative society, and this cooperative society has established so as to fulfill the expectations of the small producers. Why? Because the small producers are various in numbers and they are large in size. That is why, so as to fulfill the intention of the small producers, this kind of a cooperative societies have rightly been established, and their main intention is that they are going to procure the raw materials so that there will be continuous flow of production. Keeping in mind this kind of a intention, the cooperative societies have rightly been established, and apart from that, they are going to buy the products which are going to be produced by other producers, so that their main intention is that there will be continuity with respect to supply of production, and they must be rightly involved in the continuous supply of the goods to the consumers. So as to fulfill this kind of a intention, the producers themselves have rightly established this kind of a cooperative society. And third thing is that the marketing cooperative society. As we all know that today's market is so dynamic, it will be always changing in nature. So as to fulfill the intention of the market, this kind of cooperative societies have rightly been established, and they are going to provide important functions like transportation services, packaging services and warehousing services are going to be rightly been provided by this kind of a marketing cooperative societies, and their main intention is to avoid the middlemen. It means that if middlemen are going to be appointed, the cost of the product is going to be rightly been increased, so as to reduce the cost of the products and so as to make a delivery at the desired designation. This kind of a cooperative societies are rightly been established. Those are so called as the marketing cooperative societies. And next thing will be the farmers cooperative society. The name itself suggests that the farmers, who are the backbone of India, they are the members of this kind of a cooperative society, and so as to fulfill each and every requirements and the demands of the farmers, this kind of a cooperative societies are rightly been established. Why? Because sometimes if you find the farmers are facing some shortage of financial assistance, and they want to have the fertilizers and seeds at a cheapest cost. Keeping in mind this kind of a intention, farmers cooperative societies have rightly been established, and these cooperative societies are going to provide the financial assistance at a less interest rates, and they are going to provide the good quality seeds, and they will be make arrangement of the fertilizers and equipments. This kind of facilities are going to be rightly been provided by the the farmers cooperative society. And next thing is that the credit cooperative societies. So as to what we can find is there are money lenders and there are the rich people who are going to impose more rate of interest for advancing any kind of the loans to the needy people. So as to avoid all this kind of a money lenders and the rich people, this kind of a credit cooperative societies are rightly been established, and their main function is that they are going to accept the deposits, and whatever the excess deposits are there with them, those are going to be provided to the needy people in the form of loans and advances. And if you focus the rate of interest to be charged, there will be attractive rate of interest, and they are going to charge very minimum rate of interest for advancing any kind of the loans. Those are so called as the credit cooperative society. And last thing is that the cooperative housing societies. Cooperative housing society in the sense, these are the societies which are going to fulfill the dream of having their own house. They are going to fulfill the intention of dwelling. Why? Because every man wants to have his own house, but so as to construct own house, there is a requirement of more capital. That capital cannot be collected at one time. That is why, so as to fulfill this kind of a intention, this kind of a housing cooperative societies are going to be rightly been established. And this kind of housing cooperative societies help the aspirants so as to have their own house in the form of installments, just making payment of all those installments. The desired people can have their own house in their name. So this kind of a cooperative society is so called as the cooperative housing societies. So please go through the discussion. With this I am going to conclude my slide. Thank you.